Hi, Nancy Burt-Preece here. It is Monday, April 24th. I apologize. Saturday got away from me and I wasn't able to get a video up. So I'll do an extra one this week. Sorry about that. So this is April 24th. Here's my April host code and all of my information, including my Pinterest channel. So what are we going to make today? We're going to make something from the new catalog, which is coming out May 1st. So I'm very excited about that. If you don't have a catalog, you can always look on my website and you can find it there in May. So it's very exciting. We are going to use a new set called Crafting With You, which is one of my favorites so far. I love the sayings. It's for sewers, knitters, basket weavers, painters. It is, of course, that's a big shot, which we just love. The dies are really fun because you've got scissors and you've got an easel and baskets. And, you know, I think that could be like for needlepoint. There's so much. Rulers and spools of yarn. Really fun. The one we're going to use today is the paper trimmer, and this will come out separately. Don't get rid of it because that is the little part to the blade. So I'll share with you the card. I first saw it on Patty Bennett. She thought she saw this kind of card with Sharon Titus, so I don't know who did it first, but we're going to do one today. And this is the one we're going to make with a little bit different designer series paper. Isn't that fun? And on the inside, it's just a really fun, super easy card. So what I did is I took the new Azure Afternoon, 5.5 by 5.5. I scored it at 4 1/4. So I'm going to bring that up and really get that with my bone folder. Okay. So that's the easy part. Now, this, actually, the whole card is super easy, so let's not even go there. What we're going to do is I'm going to bring my paper trimmer in. And the first thing I'm going to do, kind of making sure how I want it, I can do two pieces of cardstock at the same time. This is the new cardstock that comes in the balloon bundle. And it is, let me give you a name for it. I just forgot it. It is called Bright and Beautiful Designer Series Paper. I love it because it has the Azure Afternoon, Lemon Lolly, Berry Burst, Bubble Bath. It looks like Misty Moonlight. It's just really fun. And I have two pieces. And I kind of look, I don't really mind which direction, but if you want it vertical, I guess we'll go that way. And I'm going to put this in my paper trimmer, and I am going to, let me check again, I'm going to trim it over at 4, that's not right, I'm going to do it at 5 1/4. So I'm going to actually do it this way, 5 1/4. And I'm going to take this little bit off. And that's the only part I'm not using in the card. Then I'm going to turn it this way. And I'm going to move it over to the 1, 5 and 1. And do 1. Move that over. You can move it over to the 4 or do the 1 again, your choice. And take that over. Now, what I have done is I have enough for 2 cards. I'm only going to do 1 today, but I have enough for 2. And you do need 1 4 by 5 1/4 and 2 1 inch by 5 1/4 pieces. Okay, so I'm going to save the rest of this for another beautiful card that I'll make another day. And the first thing I'm going to do is put, I don't go all the way up to the top. I'm going to put some adhesive here. I don't go all the way to the bottom. and I'm going to do 2 strips right next to each other. You see how I go from about here to here. Then this one, I want to use different paper. So I'm going to center the Designer Series paper along the back. When I have that the way I like it, I'm just going to fold this one down. Voila! And see, I had this going vertical this time. If for some reason, look, I have a little bit of adhesive. If you have a gum eraser, just take that off. Don't put it, obviously I put it too close to the fold. Don't do that. Put it back just a smidge. But the beautiful thing is, if you get it too close, we just take a gum eraser and get off that extra adhesive. In the old days, before I had a gum eraser, I used to just use my fingers and just kind of work at it to get it off. It will come off. Okay, there we go. I think I got most of it off. Okay, we're back to our card. Now, I can either use the back side of that one, or I can use this one, which is the one I'm choosing to use. So this time, I'm going to put some adhesive right on here. Okay, and I'm going to put that down. Then I got to get myself, which I forgot to cut, a piece of 4. I'm just going to do it on my big trimmer right next door here. I'm going to cut a piece of 4 by 5 1/4, which is our standard inside piece that we usually do. And I'm going to adhere that on the inside. So here's our, it's nice because you get to see both sides of the Designer Series paper, which I think is really kind of fun. Then I took the stylish circles and I cut out the biggest lemon lolly one. And I'm going to add, I did not pop the lemon lolly circle up. You can. I didn't. And the next thing I'm going to do is take this. I can use that same, or I'm going to do this fun, celebration. And if that happens, you know that your adhesive is done. See, it comes to the red. Luckily, I always have 2 right here ready to go. And you can get refills for that. And at some point, I can show you how to put that refill on. Okay, so now I've got the inside. I'm not going to worry about stamping this. If you're at my class, you can stamp that on the inside. I made sure I didn't miss that little guy. And here is my paper trimmer. So what I'm going to do is this little part will pop out. And if you're at one of my classes in the month of May, you're going to be cutting out your own paper trimmer because golly gee, trying to find all those little pieces will be kind of a nightmare. So I decided not to do that. I'll let you do that yourself. Now I have a piece of paper that is 2 3/4 by 1 5/8. And I made sure that it would fit through. I just measured it. So all I have to do is put that through here. Let's see, there we go. And I'm going into like there. So I have handing you a handmade hug. No, sending you a handmade hug. And I'm going to get a sense on where that is. Now, I'm going to take it out. Kind of got my finger there, and I'm going to know that I'm going to stamp, make sure I'm in the video here, to the right. Okay. Then I'm going to, where is that little pink part again? There it is. See, I'm telling you, that one is hard. You lose it all the time. So I'm going to pop this little paper in. You can use designer paper. I just wanted to stamp on it because I thought it was cute. I'm going to turn it over. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to lift this up just a little bit and use the one that is actually working and put just a smidge of adhesive so it will stay where I want it to stay. There we go. Now I'm going to pop it up with the dimensionals, and I'm going to be pretty generous with my dimensionals. I really don't want this to move. It's really cute, but when people are taking them in and out of a card, you want to make sure that they're going to stay. So I'm taking that off. And I like it kitty corner, but if you want it straight up, you could do that too, but I'm doing it kitty corner because I just think it looks really fun. And then the last thing I'm going to do is take a teeny tiny bit of glue, and I'm going to just put a little drop of glue right there. See how tiny I'm putting on that glue? Just a little bit. And of course, I don't know where my pick tool is right this minute. So here's another handy little dandy thing. You can use your scissors if you want and just put that on there. Make sure you don't, of course, cut it. And you can put it over kind of like so it's on the, right on the trimmer. And there you go. Is that the cutest, easiest card? Patty Bennett said, I don't know if it's a fun fold because it's certainly easy. And it really is. But the thing I like about it is using your designer series paper, and it's using a fun new stamp set. So I hope you enjoy and check out, because I'll have some more videos this week on some other things. But if you come to one of my classes, my local classes in the month of May, this is one of the cards we're going to make. And I love it because it has 1, 2, 3 new new colors that we have not had before. And I think they're really fun. So have a great day.